I took my sabbatical, got great support from my family to do what I wanted to do. Even teaching my children through FaceTime when the exams were up, or sitting in the vanity van while, FaceTiming them from a different location. So I've tried to be everywhere. Netlfix is a global platform, and the kind of content that they always come up with is a lot of strong female oriented kind of scripts, and that was something that I completely jumped at when I was offered Aranyak. It was something like almost like a dream that you wanted to play something like this, and then when you debut with something that you've always wanted to play a character, and you completely fall in love with the character, I think there's no better pleasure than that. Well, that Aranyak is led by this really strong female character that is Kasturi Dogra in the film. It's set in the hills, and it has that little Himachali flavor to it. She's an aspirational cop who's fierce, strong, talented, brave, compassionate. Those are two things that I put in, actually: brave and compassionate. The compassion bit I put in, but also she's her character is actually a story also of what a lot of our female cops and our women in uniform probably go through in our country, or I think maybe anywhere, because this is something that will reach out to people. Women will identify it with globally. The kind of responsibilities, the kind of 100% that you have to give when you're playing a cop. You have to be all there mentally, physically. It is an exhausting job, and the fact that then everyone else is completely also dependent on you as a woman, as probably not being a matriarch of the family, but the fact that you control everyone's lives even at home, whether you're there for your in-laws, you're there for your husband, you have to be there for your children, you have to be there for your own parents, and you kind of juggle everything together and try to give that also your 100%. So it is that full dilemma that she's in, constantly trying to meet her home needs along with a job that she so passionately loves and wants to be there for, but also is torn apart every time with her family responsibilities. And that, I think, made it really, really a very endearing character for me, something very close to my heart to play, is because I through this I want to reach out to a lot of those families. Some women are really lucky whose families completely support them. They're the wind beneath their wings, and they say, okay, fine, but there are so many of them who probably don't get that support and are still trying to burn the candle at both ends, kind of a thing. And that's where I think our story reaches out to all these people and say that let them do their job as well and be the support that they want you to be. So that is something that was very, very close to my heart. I so far successfully I've been a pretty hands-on mom. I took my sabbatical, I took my time, and strangely, even in Aranyak, the story starts with Kasturi Dogra taking a sabbatical from her work because she wants to concentrate a bit on her family life. I did that in real life. I took that sabbatical, I got back, I got great support from my family to do what I wanted to do, and the fact being that it's just turned out all well. And the fact that I knew how to balance my priorities and when I had to be where, and how to give my 100% at that time to encapsulate my life into segments as to, okay, at this point I need to be here and I need to give it my 100%, and at this point I need to be here to give it my 100%. So I played along that way all those years of even teaching my children through FaceTime when the exams were up, or studying with them and helping them do their homework, sitting in the vanity van while FaceTiming them from a different location. So I've tried to be everywhere.